Hey guys,
I'm Crimson Tynans
and I'm Rabid Caveman,
and we're gonna do episode 4 of
Pong the animation.
And we're gonna start things out with this is a whole lot of foreshadowing, some badass moments, and also
explanations
some good story.
on the strength of the antagonist too.
Especially the story was really great. The opening was really good. Especially it looked like realistic.
Yes,
same as always. And
there was 2 matches this episode.
Were really that good.
They were good, and
one was amazing, which was unexpected, and then
the other one was even better than that.
Yeah,
the first match was fucking
Peko versus Sakuma, and then
Akuma. You mean?
Akuma. No,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought people say Sakuma. That's
it's Akuma.
S-A-K, and then that's what they say.
And Akuma's an interesting character because at the beginning, like when he was young, he used to be behind fucking.
He was a loser. He wasn't nothing.
He wasn't a loser, but he wasn't a prodigy like Peko was.
Yeah, but then he says, "I always keep looking up to you as a kind of like
as a fellow player." And then finally, he surpasses Peko through hard work.
Yeah, and Peko was being arrogant. He even noticed that he was playing with him during all these matches. Like he was just playing along. He wasn't actually being serious about it. And then when
Peko was being so
arrogant.
Reckless.
Yeah, he was
like expending his energy. You can see he's doing like fucking this. Hard swings while Akuma was like this. You can even see in the animation that Akuma throughout the whole match was saving his energy. The animation was portrayed so perfectly that they didn't have to have characters having exposition like other animes.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's conserving his energy. No, the anime through its animation.
They don't have to worry about this shit.
You didn't have to worry about it. They just showed it off through the animation. It was so well done.
There were so many foreshadowing in this episode. There was like one in the scene where
this lady was observing these matches.
There was this mysterious woman who's
Yuri. Her name is Yuri.
And
she's related to Kazuma, and that's related to the second match.
Yeah, and she was like looking at this whole time.
But we'll get back to that.
But as of right now, it shows that Sugimoto quits, but the coach wanted.
He just slaps his face like, dude.
He lost, but then. He really didn't want it to because he felt bad for Wayne.
But the coach is telling him to snap out of it, dude. It's a match.
It was a match.
You gotta go all out.
Yeah, I know it's true, but he actually felt bad for Wayne though.
That's true, but
it was a good. I mean, it's kind of like they felt bad for each other. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing, though. That's his weakness. He has too much compassion. In a ping pong match, you're supposed to go all out. But hey, that's realistic. Because he can't just go from, I don't want to win anymore, to, I'm a badass winner. He has to grow.
No ass pulls. I don't want no ass pulls. It has to be realistic.
So Sugimoto, he has to grow as a person before he can win matches. Yeah. And that's what I like. He's not a winner yet. And that's what the episode illustrates.
And then pretty much we also get like, where after...
the first match, we get Pong versus Kazuma. And that match was great, man.
Actually, in the beginning, there was something else in the. There was also clues and also hidden.
Oh yeah, a lot of hype. They were saying like Kazuma beat 68 people straight without losing.
Yeah, when Sugimoto was actually listening, they were like, "This guy actually won 68 winning streaks without losing."
Like a boss,
like a badass, like a badass.
You can see why he doesn't lose.
Yeah, and then. And the second part of the ping pong battle,
he turns into like a fucking dragon.
When Kazuma versus Wang, the way his reaction time, the way he plays,
and the way he moves his arms.
Yeah, the way he moves his arms and the way he plays. Oh goddamn, he was no joke.
The slow-mo was great.
Especially when it shows all the lightning and the dragon, and then it whooped Wang's ass.
And then when Wang was trying to run to block the shots and he failed, the animation was great. You couldn't even see the facial expressions in his face. He's like, what the fuck is this guy? This guy's a monster. Holy shit.
Yeah, even Sugimoto mentions he was a monster.
And to impress even Sugimoto, the guy who's unimpressed, he's like, oh, this guy's a monster.
And what he did was, before Wang lost, he only got like maybe a couple of scores, and he slaps the ping pong onto Kazuma's face, and he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I'm winning here. He's like I'm winning. What do you got?
And then after that, he raped everyone else, man.
He raped there was like so many. He faces all his team of cows,
and he wins.
He just wins automatic. It just skips it because. We obviously know there's no points because
Kazuma's gonna rape everyone.
That's what I'm trying to mention. There's no point.
It's like a dragon. You need to fucking ants, man.
There was this one match he was showing a little quick panel of this one guy, but then when he blocks it, it shows up, and when it shoots the Pong up, it shows the dragon, and then crushes the guy.
I'm like, damn.
And then
later in the episode, they explain why Kazuma's so good. They have like the state-of-the-art
gym. They have their own. They have their own gym, their library. All the recording tapes of each player, how the way they move.
They got fucking scientists and nutritionists, and they got the best material. I'm like, holy shit! They all the fucking creators, the writers, they thought this through. They deserve props. They did their research. Holy fuck!
We have to give an applause to them right now. We have to give
anime, yeah, that's true. Most animes like Kuroko no Basket, Crimson Tynans, they have fucking characters having assholes.
Gameplay, strategy, everything.
Yes.
It was all thanks to Akuma though. Remember he actually learned, and then he also not only that. I think both Kazuma and Akuma were actually.
They probably studied the tapes.
Yeah, they do it together.
And this is better.
That's how they whooped Wang's ass and Peiko.
And not just that. Most animes like Kuroko no Basket, Prince of Tennis. Well, I'm a Kuroko Basket fanboy. He's a Prince of Tennis fanboy. But this is a step above those animes because instead of having random ass power ups that the main characters get,
ass pulls.
They have to think
the way how they react time, not some ass pulls, not some bullshit. We get some strategists. We get some the way they think,
and
the way they play, the way
interesting
they talk,
opponents with good backstory.
Especially they interact.
Yeah,
they finally get to interact with each other as teams. This is what team players are for, and we love this. This is an example. This is why I love ping pong.
This anime is great.
I take back like I said from the previous episodes. I take it back whenever I said this was amazing.
This is probably your favorite.
So far, this was the best. This whole episode was actually
plot
all explained in one episode instead of like dragging to two or three
not just
episodes.
that. You gotta remember the coach. They explain why Kazumi's helping the main character.
Yeah, and
Sukimoto.
Yeah, Sukimoto. Yeah, I know.
They're helping him out.
They want to push him to the point where he wants to be.
Because they see skill in him. Because Kazumi used to be the same way, and he wants to feel young again. So in this episode, you get 2 matches. You get an explanation of Kazumi. You see why Cal's fucking strong.
He even Kazuma even said that one day we want to let you be in our team, but he's like, have fun with your champion, which was funny. I'm like,
yes, they even. I'm like,
he get like some kind of glory. He gets some kind of Sukimoto was offered, but I don't think he doesn't want it. It doesn't look like
it shows his humbleness. He's humble.
Yeah.
But anyways,
that was really good. But not only that, there was also foreshadowing where showed Petko like later in the episode. He was sitting in the bench, low crying.
He's crying,
really
but you see determination in his eyes though.
Yeah,
he's not gonna give up. Like when he's crying. He's not crying like the first time he lost skin.
When he slips on the floor and cries like a baby, I'm like, what the hell, Peiko? But in this time, he actually he's really wanted. He doesn't give up. He just thinks about it. He wants to not give up in this.
And you can feel his pain because imagine feeling you're good at an activity and then you lose.
And it shows that
you felt bad for him.
And it shows like a quiet. I know it shows like a huge panel shot where it shows the airplane, which means that
leaving, but maybe Wayne could come back. Who knows?
Depends on the future episode. Like if we get any more foreshadowing, and it shows also Yuri that the one who's Kazumi relationship as a cousin with Kazuma. I'm pretty sure that
she'll
later in the episode
later.
Yeah, she'll probably either she be an analyst or she also plays ping pong.
And she wears fucking sunglasses. That already makes her a fucking badass.
And also the way during the match when she was observing and one of the cow players were looking at her as of like either she analyzes and tries to talk with Sukimoto how the way as Kazuma plays, or she also plays ping pong. But then she also like
and she's probably big because she was in a TV commercial.
She was also big, so she has to be.
She has to be good at ping pong.
She's one of the important characters later on in the episode,
they're not really in her face, so that's probably for showing that she's a badass.
Yeah, and then we also get like and we also got mentioned where when the coach and the old lady were talking to each other, they used to be good. Like they used
that
to
explains why the old lady owns a ping pong shop.
Yeah, and then
But anyways.
I think she was mentioning that she used to be really pretty good, including the coach.
So it finally explains their relationship.
I just want to say, guys, if you guys seen this episode,
our score.
Before we get this score, we would like to say
a 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10.
Oh, and the soundtrack was great.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack was
when Kazuma was raping Wing, it was great.
It was intense. Back to back, the way how they ping pong the shots, each panel they had the shots. They had the best music, the best soundtracks.
This is
one of the bestest episodes so far. And I want you, if you guys are new to Ping Pong, or if you guys are currently watching this, please
recommend it to everyone else.
Everyone, go on forums, go on everyone.
Talk about it. Comment.
Please comment here. We love to talk about this all day with you guys.
And we can't wait for the future episodes. Fuck
yeah! This whole foreshadowing, the strategists, how the way they play, the animation, the soundtrack, the music.
It's great.
This is all good, and this is why we give it a 9 out of 10.
So, anyways, guys,
thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like,
rate, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next week.